This one is on ECOWAS. You see, I'm taking the time. Yeah, I'm taking the time, this 30 something minutes, to explain all this so that when you are doing your job, you will be able to do a good job. And I will apply this. This is the same video that every other person would watch and follow through. The role of conflict in conflict management in Nigeria. Sorry, the role of ECOWAS. ECOWAS should be this should be in full. The role of ECOWAS in conflict management in Nigeria. Yes, you have done a good introduction. Now you've defined conflict management, which is good, but you've not talked about ECOWAS on its own. Okay. Now, if you give a historical background of ECOWAS, you should, if you give, yeah, which is okay, you've done a good job by giving the historical background of ECOWAS. Now, this is what I want you to know for all the writers. When you are discussing an institution, yeah, it is good. That is when you now bring in the historical background. But then, you still need to bring in things like the address. Of course, we really need to know more about this body, this institution. Where is it? Talking about, oh yeah, you need to know something about the address. You need to know something about the management. Who is the current leader of the ECOWAS? I mean, you can't be talking about ECOWAS without talking about the management team, the present. If he's the president, the present president of ECOWAS, the where the office of ECOWAS is, the list of ECOWAS member nations, how to contact, then management team, the department in ECOWAS. I mean, we need to know all those things about so they can have a full knowledge about this body, this institution. So you need to bring in all of this, like the present, leader, maybe it's the president, the president or the chairman or whatever secretary. We need to know the address. Where is this located? I know ECOWAS. There's so much about ECOWAS online, so you can just go copy ECOWAS, put it into Google. All these things are there already online. I mean, it's not something that you try to guess. ECOWAS, look at it here. Member states, about ECOWAS, careers, basic information. If you click on this, now this can just be headings on their own. Member states, careers. If you want to write on careers, I think you should write based on what is relevant to the topic. Okay, but you can always come here and then you click on more results from ECOWAS.int, and you can see you can write on the ECOWAS member states, for instance. That's a very good one. Yeah, where is the article? ECOWAS. Yeah, ECOWAS member states. Where is it again? Uh, ECOWAS website. Okay, that one will be under contacts. Careers. We're not interested in that. Contact us, of course. There is contact us now. Yeah, under contact, you have to write something about how to contact the ECOWAS. I mean, just the basic things about the body. It's like my internet has stripped off. Let me check what's going on. Okay. All right. So those important things, ECOWAS principles, you know, there's nothing necessary that you need to write again. You can always leave it. Yeah, this is enough. This is enough already. The present leader, the address of the body, and sub addresses when necessary. Management team and the departments in ECOWAS, how to contact ECOWAS member states, and whatever thing that you can find online that you can create a sub heading under conflict management Um, see, we have this. Where is it? So you cannot just write this without all these are definitions of conflicts or explanations and all of that. We have to talk about the types and forms of of conflicts management. You know, types and forms of dispute management, advantages of conflict management, factors affecting conflict dispute management, challenges facing conflict management, the merit of conflict management. You have to write under all of this. You don't just define it and stay there. No. Before you now go ahead, see, you talked about the types. Yes, that is one. But you have to, I mean, you really don't have to be explaining it in detail. Just types, then you just define it. Maybe one, and try and make your work to be neat. I don't like this kind of work that is not bulleted. Put them in bullets. Let it be neat so that when someone is reading it, it can make sense. Then this is the roles. Okay, these are the roles. This should be numbered. All right. Now, I just want to say something about this. I don't really like how these roles are. I mean, you should at least there should be a kind of heading. ECOWAS plays several roles in conflict management, including. Anyway, it's okay. It all depends on how that topic is. But this is okay. This is okay. But it would have been nice if you had a heading or a subheading, and then you all this come under them. You know, you have kind of a subheading here, and then this comes under the subheading here. This comes under the subheading. You know, like that for all of them. So these ones will not be the numbered one, but the subheadings. Whereas this one, all these ones here, will be falling under the subheadings. That will make the work better and nicer than what you have here. Well, in this case, it can be managed. But when I look at it and say that it's possible to do it this way, I mean, yeah. So I mean, it's possible for it to have been done like I just said. Something like this, you see, you have I mean, just one stuff like this. Even if it's just one like this, then the explanation comes in, not just to make it to be bare. This one is like is naked. It's not wearing any clothes. When you put a subheading before it, you make it to wear some clothes. You understand? Then you now explain. This explanation now comes in, just like you've done here. But the main way I would like you to do is how you did it here. This is a main way it should be. This, like I said, this should be where the numbers go, and then the explanation comes under, like you've done briefly. So this is okay. But that's what I want you to take note of.